Welcome to Rubasha Family Podcast. I am Aloys Rubasha. I'm your preacher. I'm your motivation speaker. And I preach by faith. And faith comes from the hearing. And hearing comes by preaching the word of God. My friends, I teach with my experience and with my knowledge. And today is what we'll continue to share. And today, I want you to talk about how our life we have been believing, and or because the majority we have been believing for long times, it doesn't make it right. Yes, because we've been believing, they've been teach us our Christianity. And because we have been new for a long time, and majority believed it, it doesn't make it right. That's what we try to talk. My teaching is that you know you are God. Your mind and your imagination is your God. And God dwells in us. And God lives in us. But someone else has taught us, had taught us for a long time that God lives in the sky. And because we believe for long, and we think that is right. And that's why we come to share, and then we could be able to have time to share it. We are going to share the point which we're going to make us to understand. And because when we change, it makes us to believe in ourselves, to have faith in ourselves, because God is what He was wishing to us. That is why God has created us equally. God have never given any other man like you, any child born from a woman, He has never given them power better than the other ones. And they say, when they teach us that Jesus, He had power than any of us. They teach us how Jesus was died on the cross. They hung Him there. That thing never happened. Because Bible is just psychological things there. Because you know what? Jesus never died. God does not die. God lives in us all the time. Our body, our flesh body dies. But our mind, our Jesus never died. And when men say die, when God come out of you, is where your body goes, it's where you die. And we know that, and also He does like any other ones. It doesn't matter what you do in this world. If you entertain, if you inventing, if you work hard, if you are slow, whatever qualification you have, whatever gift God has given to you, when His time leaves you, you are gone. And that's why Jesus called, say, let death bury the dead. Let's believe. When we live, God is being with us. And then God lives in our mind. That's why God, everything's work with us through our mind. Everything becomes successful, God work to us through our mind. Everything God gives us, He gives us through our mind. Because they have been taught us the different way. Because they have been taught us for long times. And we never question about it. And that's why I bring this opportunity to share with you, to give you this, you can witness yourself. Because this you have to see in yourself. You have to practice in yourself. This is not arguing issues. This is we have to take knowledge. This we have to see if it's working or if it is true, everything. We have to see ourselves. You remember, this is no argument anymore. There is no argument who believe, no. We have to see ourselves. I've been experiencing it. I've been singing it to my friends. I want even you to share it. I want you to feel it first. Yes, this you can't believe it. You have to witness it first before you believe it. And because we believe it for a long time, we think it can't change. Who say we can't change? Whatever you feel, whatever you believe, is somebody's thought. Somebody has given you this. Somebody has told you that. Because of that time is how a mind of man think that how it was.
On this path of life that I'm on right now, I'm always thinking about the future. I'm always thinking about my financial future. How can I make important moves now that are going to impact me when I'm older? This video is sponsored by Rise. Every time you get an income, you can set weekly, monthly, daily investment goals. You can put aside money while you're growing and seeking the best future for yourself. For me, what I do is every week I have an amount and it puts the money into the stock market. It's all about compounded interest. The actions and the things that you do today are impacting your future. So for me to continually having that compounding interest of money being put away into the stock market, by the time I'm 30, 40, 50 years old, that amount is generational wealth. That is the power of compounded interest. It's always important to think about your future, always important to think about tomorrow and 20 to 30, 40 years from now. What Rise has done with the Rubasha Family podcast, they're going to give you $5 once you sign up with the Rise app and you're approved. You can start your financial journey today. None of this is financial advice. Hit the link in the description, get $5 into your account once you're approved, and get started on your investment journey today.
The other community, they went up in the sky. Everybody had to question the same. Some they question about it, they search about it, they went to search where they could have buried Jesus if they never found. They went up in the sky to find if it could be there. They could found it and trace there to be there. Even me, I had to go up there. I have to go to skydiving to see how up the sky is there. But I can tell you, there is no God lives there. There is no Jesus lives there. God lives in our mind. God lives in us. God works with everything through our mind. We have to witness it. They have witnessed it, they did research, they did everything. And my brothers, this teaching I learned from two great motivation speakers. Never Goddard and Reverend Ike. What we do here is just to let you know, to tell you, like the way they told me, the way I read it and had fear, I was scared to believe it. Because majority we have been believing that way for long and we think that it how it is. No, we got to change. And this change comes by one. It comes to you, to me, to other brothers, because this gives you life, your life. The change it comes within your mind. To have your good health, your happiness, and your loved one, you have to come through your mind. You have to communicate to your mind. You have to talk to your mind. That is your mind, it's your God. You have to realize God lives with you. You have to realize you live, you breathe because God is with you. And when God leaves you, you go in the other way. And there's nothing wrong with that. He has planned that. We have been have that experience for many generations. We don't need to change our belief. We want to test it. We want to work out with together, my brother and my sisters. Everything God has given to us, it comes through mind. And that's why you can see, well, you can see the difference in the African community or maybe European or white community. It's the difference is they knew for a long time They realize it for long time, and they use their mind to do, to have, to achieve what they wanted. And they did it for a long time, and they believe it. They need to tell us anyone else. But as we deny it, as we don't want to live it, as we don't even want to hear it, but the time has come to end. We have to stop it. We have to open conversation. We have to listen it. We have to tell our children, this is how it is, and they can know, because we need them for the good. But to change the belief, it's a war, because each war we have it's our own belief. To change what we believe in ourselves, that is the hardest thing to do. As nothing is going to happen because of your children, because of your wife, because your brother, your uncle, everything's there. No. Our minds are God, and is satisfied as individual. It doesn't matter because it's my son or it's my daughter, it's my everything there, you make no difference. See, their belief is their belief. And when you look at the war we fight between ourselves, the war between the son and daughter, or the daughter and mother and the son, it's through the mind. Because we want to convince somebody's mind, the other one doesn't want to be convinced that mind. Because that's how mind, it's our God. Your God, your life goes through around with your mind. What you think every day and every morning. We learn, they teach us, somebody also have to pray for us. He had to tell us what will go to happening to us. No, you have to pray for yourself. You have to know what you want. It had to come through yourself. The prayer, it's mean to pray to yourself, to communicate to God to yourself. Praying to God is everyday exercise. My brother and my sister, every morning, pray to your God. Plan your head, your job, everything you do. That is prayer. Prayer is to talk to your mind. It has to happen every day. You don't need to wait on Sunday to go to church. It's too late. We have to talk to our God every day. 24/7, because He's there with us. God never leaves us. God never dies, living in us all the time. And that's why we have to love Him. When you love yourself, when you look after yourself, everything it becomes good outside. It's what you believe in yourself, what you have a positive mind in yourself, how you feel, how you want to be feel, how you want to see the world to see you. It's you started imagining first. You have it in your mind, and then the world they go to see it. Feel it in your mind first. See it in your mind first. Because everything you have now, everything you have achieved now, the past and the present, you have it in your mind. That's why our mind is called. They have everything. They contain everything you went through is there in your mind. Everything you do, what you call wrong, what you call right, what you call sin, you see yourself. No one sees it. They say God in heaven sees it. If you steal money from your friend or something, you do something there. Who see? Who knows you did it? Who knows you did it? It's your mind. Do you say yes, you did it, or do you say no? Does anyone know? No. It's your mind. That the truth only should set you free.
Hey, I have fantastic news for you. The Rubasha Family podcast is proud to announce that we have partnered with WorldRemit. Now, as a diaspora family, African Australian, we have our loved ones back home. We want to feel connected with our people, whether we're sending money back home to create our family legacy, building generational wealth, or we're connecting with our loved ones, birthday parties, whatever the situations is. We always want efficient and effective ways for us to be able to send money directly, straight away for the people that we love or the projects that we're funding. So we have some fantastic news for you. For the link in the description, it's going to sign you up with WorldRemit, and not only that, even better news, guys. Watch this. Once you send over $100, you will have $15 put into your WorldRemit account immediately. So make sure when you click the link in the description, it's going to take you to sign up with WorldRemit. Not only that, it's going to ask you to use a referral code. You punch in that referral code and that will give you $15 as soon as you send over 100. Now back to the video.
Because the judge set you free in the court, it doesn't mean you're innocent. But your mind, your God, knows the truth. That's what it is. Not the truth you are telling the police or the truth you are telling the judge. No, it's totally different. Yes. And because sometimes also it's the same. You could be found guilty in a court of law. In somebody's mind, it's going to feel guilty. It's going to put you in jail for time. But you know your mind, you're innocent. You know your mind, you have never done it. And even if you done it, the person who knows, it's God. It's your mind. He sees you what you did or not. The action you did, you can remember. The action you did 20 years ago, even if you're in the court, it's you who see it every time. The judgment, it's yourself who judge it yourself. The change you make in life, it comes through your mind. You may be not giving, you may be not stealing, but your change sometimes you can become start giving. It's your mind start changing, telling you give, and when you give, start receiving. And also sometimes you could be giving and you never see anything back, and then also you stop giving. And because also it comes from your mind. That's our mind is your God. The God sees you. The God which judge you. You are with it in yourself. Don't think there's other judgment that is going to come. That is what they told us. That is not the truth. So this is the truth within yourself. Taste it. Look. Pay attention to your mind. Go back what I'm telling you this if you listen to my message today. See yourself. What is happening in many years. In God's mind, there is no present, there is no past, there is no future. Everything is here. Yes. 1,000 years in God, it's just 1,000. It's one day. Because in a day, in a matter of 10 minutes, you could see what you have done in 10, 20 years. Because our mind is God. Everything you buy is God. Everything yours, every person who passed away, your relative, it's in your mind. You can talk to them every day. I talk to my parents, I talk to my mom, in the mind. Sometimes you see somebody, you wonder how this person came to talk to me tonight. Without plan, and it comes, then you sleep, you wake up. It's the same sometimes your dream can become reality. You could be dreaming, you think something's happening, and you wake up, you found yourself dreaming. You could dream you're on a holiday in the Bahamas, and you're in Australia. Or you think you are in a safari in Africa, in Masai Mara, but you see yourself, you are in Australia. That is how mind it is. But that mind could prepare to go there, wherever you want to go, wherever you want to be. I become a preacher by just first imagining it. Even worried I'm not qualified to do it. But as long as I keep imagining it, as long as I keep singing it, I start doing it. I feel confident. I believe in myself. I can share. That's why we share. We can continue to share. And that's why this social media day came to bring something we never told. I told Abraham, I was wondering how I'm going to build a church, how I'm going to do things. No. But I'm in front of you. I'm preaching to 1,000 of people. I never think it's going to be happening. But in your mind, what you are thinking was just to be a preacher. You don't question how it's going to be happening, how it's God, how it's going to come. The angels, they're going to come to you. The angel, they're going to come to give you ideas what to tell you. The angel is going to open to you. You have refused to watch me because I'm preaching what is against in your mind. What you feel is against, you don't like it. But by accident, you will switch on, you will listen, you will change your mind. You start witnessing it, you start listening. This is how life changed. This is how mind changed. What you call accident, there is no accident. Everything God is done in all way. What you call accident is what the angel will bring to you. It's the change come to you. Everything you see surprise you. It doesn't surprise you. You already started in your mind. And it started giving the way it's going to come. Giving the way you're going to do it. You think health, you want to be healthy. You have to start in your mind first. What you are going to do. Yes. To have a goal is not enough. It's just to see it first. You're doing it. Yes, I've been seeing people say, oh, I can't be happy. Why do you want to be happy? Why? Do you need to be happy? You have to ask your question first. And who knows if you're happy or not? How are you going to know you are happy or not? You have to imagine it. You have to see yourself happy. Are you going happy because you go to see comedy and then you laugh? Or you go to see movie, you laugh? No. Do you think you go happy, you get a job, you go to be happy? No. To get a husband who has everything? No. Happiness is you, not what you get. Happiness is what you feel about yourself, and it's what you feel inside you. It's you. That is why my teaching is just to tell you how to do it yourself. No one is going to play for you. No pastor, no talking in tongues, no nothing there. Change mind. Know you are God. Know your imagination, it's your God. Know everything you want, it's in your mind. You don't pray for begging to God. No, you ask Him to give what He has put you in your mind. And you wait in His God to happen. Thank you guys.